Hello guys. Today Business Studies Part A Chapter 4 Planning I am going to discuss. The subtopics are meaning of planning, features of planning, importance of planning, limitations of planning, advantages of planning, different types of planning, steps involved in the planning process. First of all, planning equals to thinking in advance. Planning is the process which we use before doing anything. It is an intangible process. It is the first and foremost function of the management. Generally, before doing anything, making a blueprint of the future course of action. Meaning of planning. Planning is deciding in advance what to do and how to do. It is one of the basic managerial functions. Before doing something, the manager must formulate an idea of how to work on a particular task. Thus, planning is closely connected with creativity and innovation. But the manager would first have to set objectives. Only then will a manager know where he has to go. Planning seeks to bridge the gap between where we are and where we want to go. Planning is what managers at all levels do. It requires taking decisions since it involves making a choice from alternative course of action. Features of planning. Planning provides direction. Point B. Planning reduces the risk of uncertainty. Point C. Planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Point D. Planning promotes innovative ideas. Point E. Planning facilitates decision making. And point F. Planning establishes standards for controlling. Limitations, advantages, or cons of planning are: planning leads to rigidity. Point B. Planning may not work in dynamic environment. Point C. Planning reduces creativity. Point D. Planning involves huge cost. Point E. Planning does not guarantee success. And point F. Planning is time consuming. Here is the disadvantages and advantages of planning. Number 1. Advantages. Force organization to look ahead. Disadvantages. Number 1. Can be time consuming and expensive. Advantages. Point 2. Improved fit with the environment. Disadvantages. Point 2. May be difficult in rapidly changing markets. Point number 3. Advantages. Better use of resources. Point number 3. Disadvantages. Can become a straight jacket. Point number 4. Advantages. Provides a direction or vision. Point number 4. Disadvantages. Some unplanned for opportunities may be missed. Point number 5. Advantages. Helps monitor progress. Point number 5. Disadvantages. Can become bureaucratic. Point number 6. Advantages. Ensures goal congruence. Point number 6. Disadvantages is less relevant in a crisis. Now we move to different types of planning, that is hierarchical order, operational plan, tactical plan and strategic plan. Operational plan. It is the process of planning. It describes milestone condition for success and explains how or what portion of a plan will be put into operation during a given operational period. The key ingredients of operational plan are in the following diagram. We see facility use schedules, consultation, training plans, budgetary information, maintenance schedules, calendar of events. Point number 2, tactical plan. It is an important element in business and it varies somewhat for common strategic and operational planning method. The tactical planning process happens in real time, pursuing short-term outcomes, having a tactical methodology in place enables the business to make nimble maneuvers to excel within the respective market. Strategic plan. It is an organization process of defining its strategy, one direction, and making decision on allocating its resources to pursue this strategy. It may also extend to control mechanisms for guiding the implementation of the strategy. Next topic. The 5 stages of the process are goal setting analysis, formation, strategy, implementation, and strategy monitoring. Number 1, clarify our vision. Number 2, gather and analyze information. Number 3, formulate a strategy. Number 4, implement your strategy. Number 5, evaluate and control. Next topic, steps involved in the planning process. Point number 1, setting objectives. An objective is a specific step, a milestone which enables an organization to accomplish a goal. Point number 2, developing premises. A manager is required to make certain assumptions about the future and these are known as premises. Point number 3, identifying alternative course of action. The third step is to evaluate and closely examine each of the alternative plan which suits best for the organization. Point number 4, evaluating alternative courses. Evaluating the alternative plan is not an easy process because alternatives have so many variables and limitations. Point number 5, selecting an alternative. Selecting the most appropriate alternative involves choosing the plan. Normally, managers will select the alternative that in their judgment will enable the firm to accomplish its goal. Point number 6, implementing the plan. It is the process that turns strategies and plan into action in order to accomplish strategic objectives and goals. And point number 7, follow up action. Thank you.